Libra, happy holidays. Let's see what messages want to come through for you. Starting off with some moonology messages, as we got that full moon in Gemini taking place, and I want to see what wants to come through for you. Talk about full moon. Look at this. Full moon in Gemini. The answers you need are coming, along with work through your fears. Aries just had that card come out in their reading. It was very interesting, very juicy, very crazy kind of stuff going on in the world, in the collective. In these last couple of readings I've been doing the last few days, I feel like this full moon in Gemini is here to stir the pot, make things a little bit more interesting if they haven't already. Because I don't know about you, I always find the last little bit of the year always bring that plot twist, bring that character development, bring up those crazy canon events. So, y'all, this might be one of those times. End of a tough cycle approaches at the bottom. This full moon for you, whenever you come across this reading, but right now it's in Gemini. This full moon for you is giving you the answers you need to help you move forwards, to help you move on. Especially there's like a situation, you could be clearing it up. I feel like there were a lot of loose ends. There were a lot of blanks. There were a lot of room for wonder. Not so much anymore. In the very near future, there's going to be information, conversation, definitely communication is going to be heightened, and you're going to get some facts. You're going to get some truth. You're going to get some answers. Now, it's answers. I don't know if it's answers that you want, but it's answers that you need. We'll see what comes through in the other cards that we'll be using in your reading. And also, this is a time for you to really push through those fears, those limitations, those restrictive beliefs, mindsets, ideas that just don't align with you, with your purpose, with your path, with where you're meant to go in this life. So I see you kind of switching gears. New moons are all about setting new intentions. It's all about new beginnings. So there's some doors that are closing, and then there's some doors that are opening. It's a nice balance. You got a nice balance over here. And I'm also seeing that if things have been difficult or challenging, perhaps talking about your career, since Capricorn rules the 10th house, your public image, your career, your, what you do for a living, that sort of stuff. Things are going to improve. Things are getting easier. I feel like the pressure is lifting. Oh, nice. Look at this. Full moon in Capricorn and Capricorn. I said Capricorn. Capricorn, are you in a cocoon, butterfly effect sort of thing? You're in a cocoon. From the full moon in Capricorn to the new moon in Capricorn, full circle moment. The new moon in Capricorn, I don't even know when that is. That's towards the end of the month. Let me look this up for you. New moon in Capricorn 2025. December 18th. So that's not that long from now. That's 2 Thursdays from now. So I'm doing this reading as Wednesday. It's Wednesday night. This will be up tomorrow, Thursday. So 2 Thursdays from now will be the new moon in Capricorn. And I'm seeing that's going to be relevant. And shout out to anybody with Capricorn placements, because we got strong Capricorn, Saturn energy as well. So discipline, no cutting corners, y'all. No cutting corners. Saturn loves to teach us lessons of patience and discipline and structure and, follow the rules, follow the law. Anyways, let's see what you're dealing with right now. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Show me clearly what my Libras need to know right now. Camel. Oh, I just heard that saying, the straw that broke the camel's back. I don't know if that's going to apply to this reading, but that as soon as the camel came out, I heard camel, the straw that broke the camel's back. And camels, they can carry a lot of weight, Could be feeling under pressure. It's that Saturn, Capricorn, tough cycle comes to an end energy, rabbits. Dolphin, cool, frog, black egg. Okay. So a little bit of some interesting energies here. You're finding the middle ground with the camel. He's really good at transmuting energies that are heightened, that are stressed, that are chaotic, that are anxious, that are angry. that are happy. The camel's pretty neutral, despite all the craziness and dramatics of it all life brings us. Camel, he's able to stick it out. He can go through the most extreme experiences, the most extreme challenges. He's very adaptable. He always, I don't know why I'm saying he, she, they, don't give a fuck. Welcome. But the camel is somebody who really just has a good attitude with whatever life throws their way. This is someone who's very independent, self-reliant, someone who likes their alone time. Let's just say they like their independence. They like their space. They don't like people being up in their business. This being paired with the unicorn, this is you honoring your intuition and letting your intuition be the GPS. It's guiding you specifically towards a thing, a place, a person, an idea, this vision that you have. It might not make sense to other people, but it doesn't matter. It makes sense to you, so you follow that instinct. This is you honoring yourself, honoring your truth, honoring what just makes sense. And you don't have to force it. It's easy. It comes to you seamless. It's effortless. It's just simple. Simplify. All right? There, again, we see in the unicorn full moon energy, I do feel like this full moon in Gemini, there's something coming to an end. There's something coming to a conclusion. There's something within reach, within the near future, is wrapping up. You can sense that. Are you a big fan of it though? Because a rabbit tells me whatever this intuitive hunch is, whatever you've been suspecting or preparing yourself for. Oh, I just got the image in my mind's eye of like someone in like a little dinghy boat and they're going down this river and then there's this huge cliff and this huge waterfall and it's just like a little bit of ways. And what's around then? What's after the waterfall? What's beneath? What's below? Who fucking knows? That's the vision I'm seeing in my mind's eye. So here you are going down this river. Where is it going to take you? How big is the drop? What's going to happen? This is where you're needing to trust. Surrender. Release the need to control everything. This is a time for you to really have faith in yourself, in the divine. Trust the process. You're adaptable. You're smart. You're so intelligent. You're so strong. And sometimes our mind can be our own worst enemy. Rabbit, sometimes we're spinning up dust clouds and we're making mountains out of molehills. That saying makes me laugh. Mountains out of molehills. Like sometimes we don't even realize the amount of stress that we're putting ourselves through, trying to prepare ourselves for and anticipate what's going to happen if this, if that, if this. Like, let's just be present. Okay, but maybe that's difficult for you right now. So if you're struggling with being in the present, and you're feeling restless and you feel like you've got to continually do something, stay busy, stay active, and you can't seem to shut off, you can't seem to sit still, that's going to be a little challenge for you that you are having to work through, right? You're fearful of staying still, or like, maybe that's your fear, like, scared. Push through it. Because when you push through it, the answers reveal themselves. Truth reveals itself. But yeah, maybe you have this intuitive hunch and you're a little bit afraid of it actually coming true, even if it's a good thing, right? Because I'm seeing at the dolphins at the bottom of the deck. Dolphin is a very joyful, positive experience. It represents fun. It represents play. It represents connection, community, telepathy as well, spiritual connections, meaningful connections. And maybe that's something that you're suspecting, sensing, anticipating. Maybe that freaks you out a little bit, or you almost want to go MIA and like pull back and just be alone or be on your own, stick to yourself. All right. Dolphin, we have the frog and then the black egg. Like there's part of you that's been working through a series of disappointments. and like harsh truths I'm seeing, because the Baka is all about the truth, it's communication, it's answers, it's clarity. Frog is more of, and I think you guys had the frog last week, if I'm correct. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you guys had the frog last week. I think it was one of the first cards that came through for you guys. And it's a bit of a heavier energy. It's very dense. It's very sensitive, melancholy. Maybe you actually have reasons behind these emotions, but you know, sometimes truth hurts, but the truth sets you free. The Dolphin's on the other side of that. This is the sunshine after the rain. And you know, you can't have a rainbow without a little rain. Cheesy, I know, but it's true. So good things are coming, and you need to know that, and you need to prepare yourself for that, and you need to get excited because we just getting started. We just getting started. What was that new moon in Capricorn? What did it say? Your hard work is paying off. Big rewards coming for you. Be open to receive. I pick up this deck. 4 of Pentacles is at the bottom. Don't hold yourself back. What are you clinging on to? What are you resisting? What are you avoiding? 10 of Pentacles. Is this reverse? No, it's upright. Yay! 10 of Pentacles. Pretty stable. Starting off pretty strong. Money's looking good. Home life looking good. This job looking good. Strength. It's solid. Okay, it's like concrete. There's so much support. So much support you're coming into. You're very grounded. You're safe. You are so safe. 9 of Pentacles. Okay. Okay. So we have 8 of Pentacles and the 6 of Swords. It's interesting how we go from the 10 to the 9 to the 8 of Pentacles. Pentacles also represent like our material world, our money, our physical, tangible. You can taste, touch, feel, smell, see, hear, all the senses, right? It's showing there's this progression. Some of you are leaving home. Some of you are traveling. I'm going to have to 4 of Cups at the bottom. There's something you don't see coming, or you kind of are looking at, let me see, 4 of Cups, 8 of Cups, and the Chariot. Definitely a lot of movement. Definitely a lot of movement. There's something you're leaving behind. There's something that you're not aware of. Chariot, 5 of Pentacles, and the Chariot. You're moving away from feeling lonely, feeling, like if you've been in a depressive funk, if you've been going through some sort of like loss or troubles in relationships. 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords. You've been dealing with someone you're not on the greatest of terms with. I feel like you might have a chance to speak your truth or address a situation. I'm hearing address the elephant in the room. The straw that broke the camel's back, right? There's only so much you can take before you have to speak your mind or you have to get this off your chest, right? So anyways, 5 of Pentacles to Chariot. This is now where you're being hit with, okay, I don't like this circumstance. I don't like this situation or how things are going. I got to do something about it. I actually need to get moving. I actually have to start taking action. Maybe I need to change action. Maybe you have been taking action, but it's just not getting you the desired results. So you have to change gears. You have to switch lanes. You actually have to change it all together, right? And maybe you don't know how. Going back to this 4 of Cups, could be feeling a bit stale, a bit stagnant, not quite feeling the vibes. Like it's just not really hitting. Chariot and the 8 of Cups. You may need to change a scenery. You might just need to change a scenery. Anyways, I kind of want to, let me see here. I'm going to pull one more because where are you going? You're working so hard. Here we have your independent self, that camel energy. You like your space. You're doing things on your own. You're in your zone. You're on your personal quest, your personal spiritual journey. You know, you're working on yourself, improving yourself, lots of self-improvement in terms of your health, your physical health and well-being, your diet, your fitness, strengthening yourself, your confidence, your self-worth. All right, a lot of self-improvements here. That's incredible, and you're doing amazing. You truly are doing amazing. Your hard work is paying off to the point where you can do things on your own. Because I'm seeing from the 10 of Pentacles and Strength, you've had a lot of support, or wherever you are currently, it seems like you're in a very supportive environment. And you're now starting to learn how to do things on your own. right? It's not that you don't want it, it's just you don't need it, or are wanting more freedom. You're wanting more independence, okay? And you're searching for that. You're exploring this world. I just felt like I was going to sneeze, or I felt a little tickle in my nose. So if that was you, bless you. That's happened before. Comment down below if that was you. Comment down below if you just sneezed. Bless you. Blessings on blessings on blessings for all of you. But let's see where you're going. It's like you're venturing out into this world. The world is your oyster. You might be a little nervous. Some of you are traveling alone for the first time. Solo traveling. That might be something. Moving from some place that was once yours, and you're gonna find your own place in this world. Let's see here. 4 of Wands. Some of you straight up moving. Some of you about to, like, it's like if you live with either your family, a roommate, a person, a partner, you might be going somewhere else. Even if it's a trip, it's temporary. Some of you are studying abroad is also what I'm hearing. New home. It's a new, like, look at this shit. Where are you going? Are you going on a little holiday vacation somewhere, renting an Airbnb or some sort of thing, VRBO? Knight of Cups at the bottom. Some of you could be moving in with your partner. If you've been dating someone, you're moving to the next level in your relationship. Taking things up a notch, taking things to the next level. Ooh. Where is Libra moving towards? Tower. Oh, whoa. And I accidentally, so Tower flipped out, and then I accidentally grabbed this card along with it. Ace of Cups. Ooh, 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 ooh. Love. Some of y'all have love coming on in, and it's like you don't even expect this, or even if you do, it blows your mind. It blows your expectations like out of the water. We have heavy Scorpio energy coming through, which we had that with the Moonology message. Work through your fears. Some of you have a fear of relationships, fear of loving, fear of commitment, fear of emotional vulnerability. Well, push through the fear. Push through the fear. You're lovable. Oh my gosh. Are you scared of being loved? Guess what? I love you. Don't be scared. Don't click off. I love you. Don't be scared. Don't be scared of love. You're lovable. You're valuable. You deserve this. It's going to blow your socks off. I never say that this will blow your socks off. The Knight of Cups is still here. He hasn't gone anywhere. He's still here. He wants you. He, she, they want you. Knight of Cups, King of Wands, 8 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. Some of you have just moved. Let's see here. Oh, look at all these people. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, King of Swords. What is going on? Page of Cups. All these people. My God, are you on The Bachelor, Bachelorette? You got all these different people. You've changed a lot. You've grown a lot. Here you are. You're reflecting. You're reflecting on all the kinds of people that you've attracted in your life. People that maybe you gave too many chances to, and you're like, yeah, well, I know better now. We have a Queen of Swords to a King of Swords. We actually have a pair, someone that you're actually quite a good match with. Someone wants to nurture you is also what I'm seeing. Some of you gave up on love. You completely gave up on looking for love. And it comes when you least expect it. Literally, as you're about to walk away, as you're about to just venture off into this distance, venture off into this world, starting over. Maybe you've been single, or you just broke up with somebody. You're single. You're hitting the single world out there. I don't think you'll be single for long. Here you are, you're like walking away. You're like, all right, here I am. I'm ready to take on this world. I'm ready to venture out, ready to live life to the fullest, find myself, find my soul, find my independence, find my footing, find my purpose, find my calling, whatever. I'm facing my fears. I'm leaving behind what's familiar, right? Going from the 10 of Pentacles and strength, the supportive, safe net, your safety net, your safe haven, your safe home. And you're like ready. I'm like, okay, I've done enough work. I've been doing a lot of preparation. I've been practicing. I've been studying. I'm ready to go explore. Right, here you are. Same thing. I know I'm repeating myself, but this is how it's coming through. Guess who comes knocking? Come towards you with an offer. Knight of Cups to a King of Wands. If this is talking about one person, like just as this is representing a person, this is someone who shows up with action. They don't just talk about it, they do it. If anything, they don't talk like, well, they'll drop some hints, but they'll actually just prove it to you instead of making all like these plans of, okay, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. They're, sell this whole story. They just show you what they're gonna do. It's nice. Very romantic, very sentimental, very expressive, very touchy-feely. Okay, very physical attraction as well. Someone's very attracted to you. You're gorgeous, you're beautiful, you're hot, you're stunning, you're breathtaking. Mesmerized. They are just mesmerized by you, your good looks. You good looking. You a good looking soul. Beautiful inside and out. Because of your soul is so pure and so genuine, and it just radiates. It's gorgeous. So blessed. You are so blessed. If this are two separate people, okay, if you're the one making the move towards someone, they are indeed intrigued and attracted and interested. Okay, if someone's making this move towards you, you are indeed attracted, interested, curious. You want to explore this. Okay, cool. And you know what I'm also seeing, because it's at the bottom, right? That the King of Swords. This is turning your ice cold heart into something warm. This King of Swords, he's very detached. And that's so air energy. Very detached, very nonchalant, even icy, hard to get to know, kind of guarded, walls up. Takes a lot to get him to open up, right? He has a soft spot, soft side, soft underbelly. Queen of Pentacles underneath that, but he's cautious of who he gives that side of himself to, it becomes very soft and nurturing and gentle and ooey gooey, will bake you cookies, like, but very careful of who he will warm up to. But this is like warming up your heart from a King of Swords to a King of Wands. Holy shit, who turned on the heat? Who turned up the heat? It's getting hot in here. That song. It's getting hot in here. Someone, finish the lyric. So take off all your clothes. I ain't doing that shit, you sickos. There's some real sickos out here. I block y'all. It's crazy. I got some filter words. Some of y'all are sickos. And I see you. You should be ashamed. Oh, God. Anyways. Someone wants to see you with no clothes. Sorry, I need a sip of drink. It's too much, y'all. This is too much. Too fucking much. I love it anyways, so. Well. 22 minutes. Did you know you have 30 minutes? Okay. The time is ticking, y'all. It's only a matter of time. Do I need to clarify strength and 10 of Pentacles? Like, that's pretty sturdy, solid foundation. If I were to pull one card, I'm not even shuffling. Give me one card for this 10 of Pentacles and strength. 9 of Cups. Cool. Nice. See, this is really representing that you're happy here. There's nothing you don't like. You really enjoy this vibe, this surrounding, this place, this environment, these people. You feel safe. You feel supported. You feel heard and understood. It's great. 10 out of 10. It's at the bottom. 7 of Cups reverse. You like it here. No confusion, no doubt about it. 9 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. Let's see. Just one card. My deck upside down. Nope. Just checking. Just checking. 9 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. Let's see what you're working on. Devil reverse with the 9 of Pentacles. Look at you getting your independence, okay? You're breaking away from codependent relationships. Because guess what? You are whole and complete as you are. You don't need nobody to fill your cup. You gotta fill your cup up first, right? Let the rest overflow. If others add to your life, amazing. 10 out of 10. No more chasing after the things that are really not good for you, good for your soul, good for your energy. It's a distraction. It's tearing you down. It's making you feel unworthy. This is what you've been working on, self-improvement. Some of you have been working on like substance issues, like addictions, habits, coping mechanisms that aren't good for you. Indulging in things too much of anything is bad. Balance. That you need to find the balance. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. And this is what you're working on, right? These insecurities, your weak spots, your troubled areas. This is what you're working on. This is what you're breaking free from. It doesn't have the same power, control, effect on you like it once did. Now, when the devil comes out in reverse, I prefer it that way. But it always is like a little bit of a, hey, be careful, heads up of relapse. Be careful of slipping back in. It's not completely gone. So this is why you got it. This is something you have to continue to work on. No matter how great your life is, no matter how great this love opportunity may be, or no matter what support you got in your life, 10 out of 10, amazing, incredible, beautiful. It's wish fulfillment, everything you could have ever wanted and more. That doesn't mean, okay, you've done all the work. This is where you stop. You got to keep going. Consistency, right? You can take a break here or there. Give yourself time to rest, but stay consistent. Don't lose your momentum. Don't lose your momentum. Okay? That's what I'm seeing with that. Anything at the bottom that's important? Knight of Swords, Five of Swords reverse, and the Four of Pentacles situation. No, that was Aries reading. Never mind. I'm getting it mixed up. I was like, wait a minute. Didn't we have this? I was like, no, that's a different reading. Never mind. There are some situations you may need to address or confront or deal with, whether this is just internally or it's talking about any grudges that you've been carrying, any unfinished business to take care of. This is the perfect time to show yourself how far you've come, what you've learned, and how much you've evolved since then. So any loose ends, anything you gotta clean up, this is the time to do so. Six of Swords, I see where you're going. Six of Swords for Libra, where's Libra going? We do have Justice in the reverse. Three of Cups in the reverse. Let me pull some more on this. Ace of Cups reversed. Four of Pentacles reversed. Why are all these cards in reversals? But then at the bottom we have the Four of Swords. 4-4. You may be. Oh wait, 4-4-4. You might be seeing that synchronicity. This is okay. This is the energy of releasing disappointment. So Justice in reverse, obviously representing injustices, things you see or perceive as unfair. You didn't deserve that. That was not something that you had wanted or prepared yourself for. Like, you know, if we're talking about relationships here, unrequited love, unrequited feelings, efforts, breadcrumbs, pouring your cup out, emptying everything you have. Empty out your pockets and everything you got. Been given every single drop. And nothing left for yourself. Where did that get you? Anyways, you're moving away from that. I don't read this as you're moving towards this. Fucking no. Four of Pentacles reverse, you're actually releasing the past or releasing what was or what disappointed you or what didn't work out. You're wiping the slate clean, completely starting fresh. Four of Swords, healing, right? This energy of healing, acceptance, truth, clarity, surrender, reflection as well. Doing a lot of reflection on that. What your intentions are moving forwards. Four of Swords, King of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles reverse. And just putting an end to these old, outdated ways. Okay. Four of Wands. Let's see here. Why is the Four of Wands here? Five of Wands in the reverse. A lot of reversals. We got Death over here. We also have the Queen of Swords. You don't have time for nonsense. You don't have time for drama, petty games, mind games, manipulation. You're rejecting all that shit. Four of Cups, Page of Cups, Strength. At the bottom, 7 of Wands as well. I see you putting your foot down. And that might be hard, right? That might be hard. Let's talk about that in a second. 5 of Wands in the reverse can talk about resolution, especially if there has been drama, conflict, misunderstandings, you and someone have been butting heads. I'm seeing that there can be improvements and changes for the better in these relationships, especially if this is talking about like home, family, friendships, siblings, romantic. I mean, sure, we have Page of Cups, 4 Cups. I don't know if you really feel that romantic spark like you used to, or like at the beginning versus now. Feelings probably have changed. And the Queen of Swords, there is a level of distrust. Can you repair the trust? Possibly. But it's something that you're cautious of. I see you're moving with caution here. Queen of Swords and Death. This is what's changing. This is my standard. This is what I require. This is the boundary. You cannot cross this line. This is what I expect. This is what I want. Pretty clear. Pretty direct. There's nothing confusing about this. You're making your stance very clear. 4 of Wands. Like you're really stating you're stating the obvious. Okay. Bottom of the deck, 4 of Cups, Page of Cups, and the Strength card. There could be someone who's very disappointed with how things played out. They could be apologizing. I don't know if you feel like it's too late though with this 4 of Cups. You're kind of like, it had to go. Wait, how am I putting this? I had to do X, Y, Z to get you to notice, or to get you to take responsibility, or to make you. I don't know. There's just a level of dissatisfaction when it comes to someone who is offering support. It's like you don't really need it now, like you did back then, or oh, I just got a sharp pain in my tooth, like my sinuses today. My face was aching earlier from the cold. I just felt a little sharp pain. Need my clove tea. I gotta be honest. I know it's so off topic, but I know clove tea, good for the sinuses and healing and all that. But I can't. I kind of can't get over the taste anymore. At first I didn't mind it, but now I'm like, ugh. Give me other remedies in comments below. I've drank other teas too, but like I can't. Anyways, that one works well for me, so gotta suck it up. So off topic. I'm sorry. We're like 32 minutes. Don't have much time left. What do you want to know? Let's talk about the stuff you want to know, because we got love coming on in. Ace of Cups and the Tower. Like, why is it such a surprise? Ace of Cups and the Tower. Something's telling me to try a different deck, so I'm gonna listen to that. Let's go with this one. Ace of Swords at the bottom. And the Queen of Swords. We just had the Queen of Swords. I knocked these cards back. Look, hey, Queen of Swords. That's so funny. Let's do one more. Ace of Cups. And the okay, let's do Ace of Cups first. 5 of Cups. Emperor. Some of you dealing with an Aries. 9 of Pentacles. 3 of Swords at the bottom. See, this offer that's coming in. Hold on. Switching gears. Sorry. Switching gears. Have to. This can be talking about self-love, self-improvement, getting over heartbreak, getting over disappointment. You know, something that you had lost out on, or a situation that didn't play out the way that you had hoped or the way that you wanted. But not all is lost. There's so much more that you can still gain from this. And so this goes back to this whole self-improvement, focusing on you, your journey, your money, your wealth, your health, all that stuff, right? And how you've literally been forced to level up and just grow as a human, as a soul, and you become way more valuable. Not saying you weren't valuable in the past, you fucking were, but I feel like, you know, you're like aging like fine wine, like, or whiskey or something. 200-year-old bottle of something, just fucking a lot of time and energy and effort that has been put into this path to yourself. And then we have the Three of Swords at the bottom with the Seven of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. Okay. You know that saying, time heals. No, the fuck it doesn't. Time makes you forget. And then you suppress it, you forget about it. It's like it never happened. But like time, sure, it helps. And sometimes when you're going through a heartbreak, the only way out is through it. That's not even sometimes, that's like every time. Let's be real here. But I feel like there's something about this like disappointment or heartbreak or loss that you have to really sit with and look at and analyze and observe and like do a whole lot of digging. I also see clarity here. So you could be just coming to your own conclusions. The longer you stare at something, the more you see it through a way you hadn't before. Time, man. Time is everything. Time. Lots of time has been put in. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay. Okay, well, Tower. Let's see why the Tower's here. I thought this is, that's why the cards, they be talking. I don't control the cards. I let the cards do the talking. But I thought that, whatever. It doesn't matter what I thought. I'm just reading the cards. All right. Time at the Tower. We do have love coming in, though. Knight of Cups. I see love coming in. Like, love is knocking, but we haven't gotten there yet. I thought that the Ace of Cups was going to tell us about... Oh, I guess there's a different way I could look at it. Let me do that. There's another way we could look at this is that this love opportunity that's coming in, someone who shares very similar experiences, and I feel like you are just gonna understand each other on a very deep level and like instant connect. Independent, self-reliant, but kind of sad and kind of wants to share that with somebody. Okay, let's switch gears. Look, Chariot coming towards you. Tower, please. Why is a Tower here? Oh my god! Here we go. Ace of Cups and the Magician. Here you go. That love. I was like, wow, I thought that's probably how you felt in your life, where you're working on yourself. Maybe you met somebody and you're like, oh, I thought we were gonna really hit it off, and then it just didn't work out, or start quick, end quick, or false starts, right? That's literally the feeling I got in this reading as I was clarifying the Ace of Cups. I was like, wait, I thought that we had love coming in. No, it's just more self-improvement? Okay. And then guess what? Boom, 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 boom. It's here. We're clarifying the Tower. Surprise, motherfucker. Dokes from Dexter. Surprise, motherfucker. There you go. It's funny as fuck. Wow, so Spirit got me. Spirit got you. We both got punked by Spirit. In a good way, though. In a beautiful way. 8 of Wands. Here's the message. You got love coming in. Okay. Now, the question is, do you say yes to this opportunity? Do you say yes to the dress? Hierophant over here, commitment energy, contracts, marriage potential, longevity. Is this something that you have the time, the space, the energy, the emotional capacity? Are you willing and ready to dedicate yourself to this? Are you willing to put your whole fucking heart into this? Are you going to stay guarded? Are you going to be untrusting? Are you going to push people away as soon as they get close to you? Are you going to fall back into old fears and limiting beliefs and no, I'm Mr. Independent over here and I don't need nobody? Ten of Cups. Ooh. You can have all that you want, all that you desire at your fingertips. It's here. Don't be scared. Let down your walls. Wow, I feel like a relief. I don't know. It must be the energy and however you're feeling on the other side. Relief here. I want to pull it. Okay, no more of that. Since we ended on a romantic note, I'm going to pull you a romance card. All right. Final thoughts, final messages for Libra regarding love. Ooh, okay, this is the stack that came out. We have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. very soon. We have this could be the one. Some of you are gonna drop your fucking jobs when you hear this. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. This could be the one. And then we have deception underneath that. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Almost like, what's at the bottom? Free yourself. It's time to take back control over your life. So you're saying, oh no, I don't need it. I don't want it. No, get away from me. Single for life. Why are you lying to yourself? Stop lying to yourself. You are lovable. You deserve love. You're saying, I don't need nobody. No, you don't need anybody. You don't. It's not a need. Well, I mean, in some ways, we all need each other. We're human beings. We're social beings. We need each other as communities to thrive, to exchange, to share, to grow, to heal, to love. Like, we need connection. Come on now. Don't lie to me. You don't. Okay, but the thing is, you don't need this love, but it's a want. So free yourself. Why are you keeping yourself stuck in this cage? What good is that? Oh, and notice it's the unicorn. The fucking unicorn from earlier. Fucking free yourself. What are you doing? It's time to take back control over your life. And then we have honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. It's the holiday season. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Anything else you may be celebrating? Free yourself and go take that fucking trip. All right. Enough. I gotta go. But I love you. And I hope you found this helpful and insightful. Thank you guys so much for all the love. My channel hit 70,000 the other day. So much gratitude. I'm so grateful for all of you. And I am so excited for what's to come. All right. Well, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Private readings are available down below. And I will see y'all later. Bye.